Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Mid-Level Media. So I'm actually standing in front of my collection right now, as you can notice. And I thought with this video today, I would show you all the state of my physical media collection, where everything's at on the shelf, what stuff's together, what stuff's disorganized and not together, what stuff's on the floor. Just give you the whole layout of the room because I'm getting ready to go undergo a massive physical media reorganization. I've got a new shelf outside the door that I'm going to bring in here and put up, and this room's going to look completely different. So I thought I would show you what it looks like now, and then show you what it looks like after in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 3 years or whenever I get this reorganization done. But I'm gonna do this, and this is gonna be a complete video. I'm gonna put this out. And then in about 3 or 4 weeks, hopefully, when I get this done, I'm going to shoot a new video, and it's going to be my full reorganized collection. So I don't even really know what I'm going to do yet, but I've got boutique label. Last year I did this. I did an entire reorganization video. I put a lot of my boutique labels together, and I've got other, movies from that label that's in other spots in the collection, just completely in the wrong place. So I've got too much for certain labels, and I ran out of room. So I got to reorganize the shelves and figure out how to get them all on the same shelf again and all together again, and figure out how I want to reorganize that. You guys know, if you watch this channel, you're collectors. I'm sure you're going through the same hardships that I am right now. But everybody watches this channel and they're always like, where are you putting all these movies? You're bringing in all these movies. We're running out of space. You're going to run out of space. I'm starting to feel that. I didn't feel that for a very long time. I had plenty of room. I'm starting to feel the squeeze of running out of room. And it's not completely. I've still got walls to put stuff up, but I want to do some things with this room and do some things with some of the walls that may not be movie shelves, posters, other collectibles and stuff I want to display. So yeah, it's I want to change everything up, I guess is what I'm saying. But I want to show you where I'm at now with the collection, where everything's at, before I show you where I'm going. So that's what we're going to do. This is the state. I haven't cleaned anything up. I didn't prepare at all. Where everything was when I just got done filming my recent video, that's where it is. So I didn't clean for this video. This room is disgusting. Stuff's everywhere. You all are going to see it in its very natural state. So yeah, let me give you all a little tease. I'm shooting on my new camera, by the way. It actually looks a lot better than my old camera. This will be the first video I've shot on my iPhone. But yeah, if you guys are ready, let's go on the journey. Let's take a look at my collection. Maybe do some movie recommendations while we're at it. I don't know what we'll get into. But yeah, the state of my physical media collection. Let's do it. All right, guys. So I'm going to shoot this like I'm just walking into my room. As you can see right here, I bought some totes, some blue totes last year. And I was going to put stuff in there like DVDs, VHS tapes, just some stuff that I didn't want out. But I'm kind of thinking that I want to make like a DVD shelf. It's not going to be in this room, though. But I haven't done anything with those totes. I'm sure I'm going to find something to tote away and put in there. But I just stacked a bunch of stuff on it. It's just a mess in here. I've got boxes on the floor. This is a box right here. And, I just bought this the other day at Target. This is a Tarman Toonie Terrier. I actually have a Toonie Terriers collection. But this is a box full of VHS tapes right here. All my VHS tapes I have had since I was a kid. Got Hellraiser on top. And then I've got some stuff from my P.O. box, some other stuff, and just bags and stuff, turtle toys over there on the floor. I've got a record player in here with a bunch of umbrella stuff on top of it. It's just a mess in here, guys. Well, let's go in the closet real quick, if we dare. And this is in my basement, guys. And my basement is finished, pretty much except for this little closet right here. This is not finished. But what I have in here, I have a couch that's on its side that they put up when they redid the basement. I have to figure out how to get that out of here. But I want to create kind of like a DVD VHS closet in here. And maybe at some point, just my regular Blu-rays will end up coming in here. But right now I've got this shelf that has all my DVDs on it. It's also got a lot of my pops, and it's got the Killer Clowns gun. It's got a book down there. It's just a complete mess in here. Over here, and I've got my clothes stand over here. This is where I change my shirts and stuff, and I got some masks on here as well. This is a bunch of subscriber mail stuff in all these boxes, and I have to figure out how to fold that into the collection as well, because everybody's so generous and sends me tons of stuff, but I'm running out of room, guys. Like over here, you can see on the ground, I'm running out of room. Posters, Scream Factory posters. So I've got to reorganize all this stuff. The DVDs were at one point in alphabetical order. It's just a damn mess in there, guys. Let's close that. That's embarrassing. And then I got, I got some posters up on the wall. I do want to get some more posters up and things like that, but that's going to take away wall space that I could have for more shelves. And over here, these are my, main shelves that I've had for quite some time. This first one was my first big shelf, and then my second big shelf, and then I bought another one. I just keep buying more of these same types of shelves. And they've been working for me pretty good. And I've got some pops up there, some NECAs and other collectibles and stuff. I think my sister sent this to me. This is almost turning into a room tour, guys, but not really. This is a cool, it almost looks like should be like a painting. Like you should be able to paint this or something. My sister sent this to me, though. Jack Nicholson from The Shining. It's pretty cool. I've got this witch script. I got this like 6 or 7 years ago. Or maybe it was like 5 years ago. I can't remember. But this is the script or the screenplay for The Witch. And A24 puts out a lot of these books, but I got The Witch because it's my favorite horror movie of the 21st century. Other stuff. That's a really cool guest art piece right there. The Guest. I love that movie. And somebody sent that to me, I believe 2 years ago when I first opened up the P.O. box. But I got all the, film vault stuff over here. I got a couple other film vaults somewhere. Yeah, I think they're like right here. It's a mess in here, guys. It really is. But these two shelves right here were always just for my regular Blu-rays. Whether they were slip Blu-rays or non-slip Blu-rays, just a bunch of Blu-rays. I put them in alphabetical order. I think I had all the Mill Creek stuff on top. And then starting with the numbers and, going to A's and B's and all that. And, that works for a while, but it's just like I'm bringing in so much every month. I can't stop and reorganize everything. It's just so hard to get into that mode. And I've got turtle toys down here, guys. I bought these last year because I was hyped up about the turtle movie. I got some stuff down here I need to give away at some point. But this is the RLJE stuff. I got all of this together. Just random stuff here and there. Some stuff that some people sent me. This is an Umbrella release. Some Ray Harryhausen movies. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of cool stuff from my unboxings. I got all the Death Wish movies here. Towering Inferno. Some more Mill Creek stuff. Random pickups. I got all my A24s with the slips together. This is all random Vinegar Syndrome stuff and Kino Lorber stuff that just kind of overflow that I had to put over here because I didn't have any room for it anywhere else. And, yeah, but other than that, everything's still pretty much in alphabetical order. But I have to go through and just see how many Blu-rays, just regular Blu-rays I have. I don't collect them as much anymore because I'm just buying a lot of boutique stuff these days. But I still get the random Blu-ray release from time to time. So I don't know if I need a whole nother shelf for Blu-rays. I don't know if I'm at that point. That new shelf is going to be probably for more boutique stuff. But I don't know if I want to keep these Blu-rays here in this specific spot or if I want to move them somewhere else. That's what I have to figure out. But then we go over to the next shelf, and that's where the boutiques start. And this is where all my Criterions are, up here on this top shelf. And I've got more Criterions. They're just kind of in other areas in the room, but we'll get to that in a second. And then that goes into my Kino Lorber stuff, and I got quite a few Kino Lorbers, but again, I got other Kino Lorbers in other places in the room. And then that goes into my Scream Factory stuff. So I just had to figure things out, figure out how I want to reorganize it. Got a lot of Scream Factory, Shop Factories. That goes down here to my MVD Rewind stuff, and then Blue Underground, and we got some Severance stuff right there. All my Vestron video releases, which I think I'm still missing 2 of those. 88 Films, some Full Moon stuff, Synapse, more Vestron, and then the Paramount Presents stuff is all on the bottom, and then we got some Warner Archive stuff down there. So just a wide variety of different boutique labels on this shelf. And then I made this shelf over here. This was supposed to be mostly 4Ks. Sorry, I'm out of breath, guys. It gets rough. I'm old and I'm out of shape, and I need to get in shape. That's a problem. But this was all for 4Ks, and I ran out of room very quickly. I didn't allow myself a lot of room for 2023, and I ran out of room quickly. I don't know why I had the House of a Thousand Corpses. I guess because I wanted this to be a 4K, and it wasn't. But it's over here with the 4Ks. And then that kind of went into these. I don't know what. I need to just get rid of these, to be honest. Like these little like Target editions I got. I don't know. I got them all. This was back when I first started collecting. I was like, oh, I need to keep this stuff in the plastic. It's going to be worth something. So I have the Incredibles 2 Target release in the plastic still. I got the Avengers Endgame still in the plastic, Target exclusive. Solo I took out of the plastic because that was the only version of that I bought. I didn't buy multiple versions of Solo because Solo wasn't that good. I think Thor Ragnarok was one of the first exclusives I bought at Target. This is back when they didn't even do 4K exclusives. They did Blu-rays. But anyway, guys, I'm not trying to... See, I even have The Last Jedi. Boom. Still in the package. But yeah, and then that goes into all my steel books, and yeah, that wasn't enough room for steel books. But I've got all these overseas releases down here that some people sent me with subscriber mail, and I got the entire Police Academy collection on Blu-ray, so I didn't need to buy that set from Shout. Just some cool stuff, but honestly I could take all these releases on the bottom row out and make room for more steelbooks. I should have already done that, to be honest. But I don't know what I think I had the Hunger Games set right there. And then I got lights. You know, I had to mess with my lights when I reorganized last year, and I didn't do anything. I'm definitely going to have a lot more lights in here when I redo everything. Because I just have it like going up the wall and ceiling and everything else, and it just hasn't looked right in here for a while. But let me get this chair out of the way. And I set this up behind me. I got a freaking drum set chair. I've had that since I was a teenager because I used to play the drums in high school. So I've literally had that stand since high school, and I've carried it with me. I put my Talk to Me and Dune set, just kind of propped it up behind me just to have like a visual in the background. But this shelf right here, of course, I got my Stallone Rocky piece right there. The dude who loves movies sent to me. Shout out to him. It's one of my favorite things in the collection. I love this picture so much because I'm such a Stallone fan. And of course my Oscar, guys. I won an Oscar. Did you guys know that? And the dude sent me this as well. The dude who loves movies. Kenny Levels of Mid-Level Media, basically an Oscar winner. Yes, I am. But a lot of collector's editions on the top right here. A lot of box sets, steelbook box sets. Of course, I keep my Nightmare on Elm Street DVD. That's very precious to me. Till they give us something that's as good or as worthy as that for the franchise, I will keep it there. Underworld, Resident Evil, just all kinds of cool stuff. But then I had this whole like shelf dedicated to Arrow Video, but I get so much Arrow Video in that I'm already out of space for Arrow Video, so I almost need to make this entire section. And these are my smaller shelves because these are the first shelves I ever bought. I think this one right here literally is the first shelf I ever bought with all my Vinegar Syndromes on it. And then this was the second. So honestly, like I could probably make this whole area Arrow Video at this point. And maybe Umbrella. Maybe I can combine those together. But right now I have Vinegar. I have Arrow. I've got Second Sight. I've got pretty much all my premium like box set editions are on this shelf. Like the really nice stuff is on here. And my brother-in-law actually donated this shelf to me last year. And I basically just put all my recent stuff. I just shelved it here. So this is all like October, September, November, December releases on this shelf right here. I got a bunch of Arrows just stacked on the ground right there. Like I said, just a complete mess in here. Some nice premium editions on top. I got my freaking trunk down here on the floor. This is my filming area, guys. A bunch of crap stacked up on the desk. Yeah, this is where I film videos. Just to give you a little glimpse of how unorganized I am. Yes, I still sit my computer on a pile of books to prop it up. I got my microphone stand right there, and I'm a complete mess. You guys don't even realize that probably, or you probably do, and you're just nice and don't say anything. Some people do though. Over here, I got a CTR TV because I wanted a retro game. I was like, oh, I'm going to be able to retro game in my chair and just kind of hang out in here, and I never did it. But I do have in this drawer right here, oh, there's a Wii U on top. I'm just showing you guys everything. But I do have my N64 in there. I got Donkey Kong Country 64. I got Zelda. Got some good stuff in there. And, you know, I just got random stuff over here. The Puppet Master lunchbox, some cups I bought at Spirit Halloween last year, Exorcist, Amityville. I got my little Exorcist thing I think I got that at Spirit too, and then my Exorcist Bible edition. But over here, this is the real embarrassing part. I've got tons of video games, guys. I collected video games before I collected movies, if you can imagine that. I talked about that before on the channel. And then I just got overstock of crap on the floor. Plugins, a bunch of consoles on this TV. This is my first ever plasma flat screen TV. I should probably turn off this light, or maybe keep it on. It might help, but I'm going to move that. But yeah, right here is my, I've got crap. I've even got freaking umbrella stuff just on here. But I tried to set up like some consoles like the Xbox and 360 and all that stuff. But I've just got movies right there. And ignore this, guys. I never showed this off because there was an issue and they're supposed to be sending me another one, that Joysticks MVD Rewind. I say ignore it, but then I pulled it up. but anyway, I got a bunch of, this was all my December stuff, I think. That's on the ground right there. That's when you know you got a problem. When all your stuff just keeps going to the ground, you're like, yeah, I gotta get some stuff and some new shelves or whatever. But right here, this wall, this is where I used to film like a year and a half ago, and I'm probably going to end up moving my desk back over here. I moved it in the middle of the room. I don't know why I did that. I had a couch in here at some point. I'm going to move it back over here. That way, when I film, you can see my collection behind me. But what I'm likely going to do is all these Blu-rays may end up going further down, may end up going on these shelves over here. And I'm going to put all of my premium editions, Arrow Videos, boutique labels, and all that stuff behind me because I'd rather display that. Not that I don't like or appreciate Blu-rays, guys, but, you know, I got nicer stuff that I would like to showcase behind me. So if I move my desk over there, I'll probably move a lot of my premium stuff over here on these shelves. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I don't know what else I have to show off or anything, and I just need to get to work. Like I got stuff to do. I got stuff to move around, and it's gonna be rough. And I always dread it. Like when I'm actually doing it, like it is therapeutic, and I do like it, but it's a hassle, you know, and it takes a long time. And I got a lot of stuff that I'm doing and I'm working on, and I'm trying to watch more movies and get more reviews out. So, you know, I'm going to do my best, but hey, at least this is a video, right? I put this out, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. People like to see the mess and the chaos of people's lives. But I appreciate you guys watching. You know, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. There's definitely big things coming, big moves coming. I'm going to make this room look really nice. And, you know, I love physical media, so it's always cool. But thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on bell notifications for all future videos, and we'll see you next time.